This is the experimental vermiculite and cement stove made from a 5-gallon bucket. One thing I'm noticing is the steam coming off the bottom. So there was some residual moisture left in there. I didn't let it cure long enough apparently. But that's okay because it hasn't cracked yet. But it's working pretty damn good. It hasn't cracked anywhere. You can see where I put the hardware cloth in there. I encircled the burn chamber with hardware cloth and the top. So I basically had a tube of hardware cloth that way and a tube that way to reinforce it. But that was a lot of messing around. So far, so good. I'm gonna burn this thing as long as I can stand doing it and hopefully get all that moisture out of there. But you can see the rocks I put up there for putting pans on it, so it doesn't choke out the fire. It is cold to the touch here. It's getting warm under there. That's where the moisture is burning away. I let it cure in the shade. I did not leave it out in the sun. I wanted it to cure as slow as possible and as evenly as possible. After about a week, I took the bucket off. And it was still moist on the outside, even though it looked dry on the top. It looked dry here and inside, but on the outside it needed another day after I took the bucket off. So I think a total of about 3.5 weeks cure time before I took it out of the bucket, and then I let it dry for a day, and then you can see the steam coming off of there. It's coming out from underneath. That's okay though, nothing cracked. So I'd say our first stove is a success. Working good. This here I'm still worried about, but it's kind of thin down there. That's why I put it up on these little pedestals to take the weight off of that thing until it's cured, until I feel confident it's not going to crack. But easy to make. Just got to mix it up, pour it, tamp it down, let it sit. That's the hardest part, is letting it sit. I was dying to try it. But you can see all that steam coming off the bottom. Look at that. Still some moisture in there, but that'll burn off. Okay. You can see I got the tube a little uneven, off center. Did it by myself, and here she is.